God's wonderful people, good morning. I hope your night was excellent. I just sat the other day and I was reflecting on something, and the sharing this morning is going to be a question that came out of my reflection. The people you have around you now that you're doing well, are they the same people you had when you were struggling in life? Are they? Are they the same people who were with you when you were struggling in life? Those who are presently hanging around you now, oh, were there with you when you were struggling in life? Or were they there when you were struggling? That's the question. Why am I asking this question? Because I saw one person that was recently appointed in government. You know, some of these political positions that come with affluence, that come with influence as well, that come with connection. You start, whining and dining with the high and mighty. And out of a sudden, you just see your entire life flooded by people who were never around you. And if you are not a strong-willed person, you can be easily carried away. Why am I saying so? Most often we forget those with whom we struggle. We forget those with whom we were struggling, with whom we were taking baby steps when life was difficult. We forget them so soon when we get to a certain level in life. There are a good number of reasons that can account for these changes, which may be right and may be wrong. Nothing good, nothing bad, as I always say. At times when we ascend to power, the people who were with us during our low moments, one, some of them suddenly become jealous. Two, some of them suddenly start developing inferiority complex and start sidelining themselves and withdrawing from you. Three, some of them, start looking for excuses, and because of jealousy, they start slandering you and start saying that maybe you use certain powers or it's not normal, or maybe you put your hand somewhere to be where you are. They don't want to accept that it's because of the struggle or you built it and God blessed you. They don't want to accept that. So suddenly some of the people who have gotten into such position, because of the attitude of their friends when they were at the low moment, suddenly as God raised them, you start seeing the way those people start behaving towards you. You are forced to abandon them and move on. You are very right in such a context. Because such people, if you don't move away from them, they will keep pulling you down to their level. But there are equally a good number of people that would want you to pull them up to your level. When you people were all down, they were there for you. They were supporting you. Maybe there were some times that your family could not eat. They were there. They supported you. And suddenly, you found yourself in a position of influence or wealth. You just forget so soon that these people were always supporting you. These people want to belong, to be part of you. But most often when people get to a position of power and influence, the crowd around them start choking them such that it suddenly blinds them from remembering their humble beginning. If you're listening to me this morning, that you are in any position of influence, please, can you start thinking, look back at those who were with you when you were still struggling? Most of them fought together with you to be where you are today. Can you look back? Can you stretch a hand and start raising some of those people? If some of them don't have the capacity, they may have children that have the capacity. Can you reach out and raise some people in their families as well? Don't forget them so soon, because some of them were the stepping stones to your success. Don't forget so soon. Let the crowd of the people choking you not blind you from the past. They should not blind you or make you forget those who were with you in your struggling days. Because most often when we get position of influence, the whole community, people who were never with us, you start seeing them forcing themselves into our circles. And these people will be there so regularly that they can easily make us forget where we came from. My dear, never you ever forget your humble beginning. Can you keep looking back? Can you go back, stretch a hand and raise many more people? Because you were put there, not necessarily because of you, but because God wanted you to raise many more people to the level where you find yourself. Let the rich not come and crowd you now and choke you and blind you from remembering your past. Forget not the days of humble beginning. Always remember who stood by you, by your side, when you had nothing. Remember those who stood by you when you were building your life from scratch. Those are your real people. Those are your true friends. Not those who are now hanging around you because they see that you have it all. Don't forget. Good morning.